Welcome back to our channel, where today we dive deep into a fascinating and astonishing story from the world of numismatics, a tale of a little coin that turned into a huge treasure, a 2015 P5 coin that carries an astonishing market value of $480 million due to a series of errors and mistakes that have captivated collectors and investors alike. This remarkable case shines a spotlight not just on the fascinating world of coin collecting, but also on the broader implications of how imperfections can translate into significant financial value. The 2015 P5 coin, or the nickel, as it is more commonly known, was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and while it may seem like an average coin at first glance, it is anything but ordinary. To truly appreciate the story, we need to journey back to the basics of minting and the nature of coinage errors. Coins are typically produced using precision machinery. However, the intricate machinery can sometimes malfunction, leading to errors in the design or production process. In the case of the 2015 P5 coin, a combination of factors came together that would ultimately lead to its extraordinary monetary value, revealing the marvel of error coins in a way that deserves thorough exploration. Among the notable errors associated with this particular nickel, one significant anomaly is the misalignment of the design elements, where the obverse side featuring Thomas Jefferson was not accurately aligned with the reverse side, showcasing the iconic Monticello building. Such misalignments occur when the die, used for stamping the images onto the blank planchet, is either not perfectly locked into position, or if there are interruptions in the minting process leading to skewed impressions. Moreover, involved in this story is a noteworthy double die error, a fascinating phenomenon where the engraving on the coin appears to be stamped multiple times in a slightly different position, creating a shadow effect. These double die coins are particularly prized among collectors for their unique appearance and the craftsmanship involved in their creation. Furthermore, the excitement surrounding the perceived rarity of the 2015 P5 coin stems not just from errors, but also from the unique circumstances and conditions of its production. During its minting year, the United States Mint actually produced a substantial quantity of 5-cent coins. However, the specific errors contained in the coins that have reached the public's eyes were minimal, making these particular pieces exceedingly rare. This scarcity, paired with the attractive historical context surrounding the nickel, amplifies their value exponentially. Another vital factor contributing to the elevated worth of the 2015 P5 coin lies in the phenomenon known as collector psychology. Coin collectors often have a voracious appetite for rare coins, especially those like this nickel, which possess a captivating backstory of error. A fascinating interplay between rarity, error, and a community of passionate collectors can significantly drive demand and price. Collectors might be drawn to add these coins to their portfolios as not just financial investments, but also as pieces of history, artifacts that tell stories of imperfection and human ingenuity. As we see the market for error coins garner significant attention within numismatic circles, we can't help but acknowledge the unique part the internet plays in this unfolding tale. The digital age has opened up new avenues for buyers and sellers alike, making it easier than ever for people to access information about coin values and engage with like-minded enthusiasts. Social media platforms and collectible marketplaces have enabled collectors to share their finds and discuss the merits of various coins, including the 2015 P5 piece, fueling prices even higher as enthusiastic bidding wars develop. Looking toward the future, we can only speculate how the value of this specific nickel may evolve over time. If similar coins continue to surface and gain recognition for their errors, there stands a chance that they could solidify their standing within the numismatic community as legendary pieces, comparable in stature to other historically significant coins that fetch astronomical prices at auction. Additionally, as new collectors enter the realm, The demand for error coins such as the 2015 P5 will likely continue to grow, reshaping perceptions of what it means to collect coins, invest in them, and understand their true market value. Beyond its financial implications, the story of the 2015 P5 coin encapsulates a remarkable truth: that imperfections can lead to opportunity, and mistakes can yield extraordinary rewards. It reminds us of the beauty of the unexpected and the notion that, in the realm of collectibles, what some might deem as flawed, others may perceive as treasure. So, what are your thoughts? Might you have stumbled upon a coin with similar potential, or have you encountered other examples of numismatic value born from errors? We invite you to share your experiences in the comments below, and join us next time as we unravel another compelling story from the world of collectibles, exploring artifacts that carry not only financial significance, but also rich historical narratives and intriguing mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Until next time, happy collecting! Next 2013 P coin, dedicated to uncovering fascinating stories from the world of coins and collectibles, where every piece of currency carries a rich history and potential hidden treasures just waiting to be discovered. Today, we're about to delve into an astonishing tale surrounding the 2013 P5 coin, often referred to simply as the nickel, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that has risen to an extraordinary valuation of $240 million due to a combination of critical errors and mistakes made during its production, presenting a remarkable case study in value creation from imperfections that captivates both collectors and investors alike. The background of this astounding valuation begins with an era in which the U.S. Mint was continuously innovating and evolving its processes to keep pace with changing demands, ensuring that the currency production met the needs of a modern economy. By the time 2013 rolled around, millions of nickels were being minted each day, just like every other year. However, it was during this period of high volume and fast-paced production that a few notable errors emerged, creating unique coins that would become highly sought after within numismatic circles. One of the most striking errors associated with the 2013 P nickel is the infamous wrong planchet error, where the coin was minted on an incorrect metal composition or even a different denomination entirely. These unusual combinations make the coins rare and valuable since collectors prize them for their distinctiveness, often paying exorbitant prices when a coin carrying such a notable mistake surfaces on the market. Imagine discovering a nickel that was accidentally struck on a dime planchet, leading to striking visual and compositional discrepancies, as this unique aspect transforms an ordinary nickel into an incredible prize that can fetch hundreds of thousands, or in some rare cases, millions of dollars at auction. The thrill of discovery plays an important role in coin collecting, and for enthusiasts scouring through old change, the opportunity to find such a remarkable piece ignites excitement and sparks the pursuit of knowledge about what counts as rare and valuable within their collections. As we explore the story of the 2013 P5 coin, we also come across errors known as double die varieties, which occur when a coin is struck multiple times with an offset die, leaving behind visually captivating images that can feature noticeable doubling, often affecting parts of the coin's design, such as the date or mint mark. A double die error not only enhances the worth of a coin due to its rarity, but it also gives a charming uniqueness to the piece, transforming an ordinary piece of currency into a conversation starter that captivates both collectors and novices alike. The presence of these errors can elevate the 2013 P nickel from having a nominal value of 5 cents to potentially fetching thousands, or even hundreds of thousands in collectors' markets, highlighting a stunning example of how a tiny mistake can yield immense financial returns. As word spreads about these errors through online forums, social media, and collector groups, the excitement surrounding 2013 P5 coins soars, leading enthusiasts to actively seek out and verify the presence of such errors, compounding the interest and driving up prices due to supply and demand dynamics. The advent of technology has only served to enhance these possibilities, with collectors turning to various grading services to authenticate and appraise their findings. Coins can be graded on a scale that often affects their market value significantly. When a 2013 P nickel is certified as an error or carries notable varieties, the value can exponentially increase, sometimes reaching figures as astonishing as $240 million for a highly sought subset of these coins. Seasoned collectors have been known to pay premium prices for error coins that carry a documented history of rarity, establishing not only an investment vehicle, but a legacy piece designed to be cherished and passed down through generations. This level of interest leads to significant competition for the remaining coins available, resulting in recent auction records showcasing that even the most modest errors can spark high-stakes bidding, as collectors compete not just for the coins themselves, but for the bragging rights associated with ownership. The fascinating lore that accompanies coins like the 2013 P nickel reaches beyond mere monetary valuation, as it weaves together a narrative filled with the culture of collecting, the investment space, and the thrilling discovery process that fuels a genre of hobbyists and enthusiasts alike. Many stories are shared within the community about the rare finds of error coins, with lucky individuals often recounting their serendipitous encounters that spark interest and intrigue, igniting curiosity among fellow collectors. Imagine the exhilaration of sifting through a collection of loose change or delving into boxes of old coins passed down from family members, only to find a 2013 nickel that exhibits the hallmark signs of minting errors. That moment of revelation and excitement encapsulates the essence of coin collecting, where chance encounters can yield life-changing discoveries. Within the ecosystem of coin collecting, various channels have emerged to bring collectors together, share knowledge, and discuss recent finds, commonly fostering vibrant exchanges that span across digital forums and local meetups, enabling newcomers and seasoned collectors alike to learn from one another and refine their skills. Additionally, as coin collecting continues to thrive, the networks and communities participating in this hobby encourage the preservation of history beyond financial value, ensuring that the legacy of these coins and their stories are passed along with each generation of enthusiasts that join the fold. As we consider the longer-term implications of ownership, the 2013 P5-cent coin serves as a vivid reminder of how a small piece of currency can achieve cosmic significance in the eyes of collectors, becoming not just a simple transaction tool, but a herald of their past, an artifact of history, and a vessel for stories. The coin encapsulates experiences that foster emotional connections, encouraging families to bond over the shared passion of exploration, storytelling, and preservation of these precious metal items imbued with intricate design and symbolizing important moments in history. As we examine the factors that drive the valuation of error coins, like the 2013 P nickel, we also see how market fluctuations can greatly affect collector interest, following trends in the economy, the rarity of coins, and the various factions within the community that build interest in specific designs or errors. The allure of error coins endures because collectors understand that they possess inherent value that transcends mere face value. As the financial ecosystem surrounding collecting evolves, the hunt for rare pieces ultimately unveils an engrossing dynamic that challenges conventions and emphasizes the story behind each coin. In retrospect, the phenomenon that surrounds the valuation of the 2013 P nickel reminds us that life's imperfections can yield extraordinary results, as issues related to production processes create unique items unexpectedly worthy of admiration and investment. The juxtaposition between rarity and commonality strengthens the narrative that every coin can represent a moment in time, where chance, story, and history collide. It becomes about more than mere numbers as collectors revere each piece not just for its monetary worth, but for what it inspires in the soul. The power of storytelling remains inherent to the world of coin collecting, and as enthusiasts uncover more hidden gems, whether through flea markets or family connections, They engage in a timeless journey that seeks to unearth treasures steeped in the allure of mystery. As we advance through the captivating narrative of error coins, we see that there are opportunities around every corner, reinforcing the idea that anyone can find value in unexpected places, timeless messages that echo throughout the ages. We invite you to examine the stories behind the 2013 P5 coin and its transformative journey from ordinary currency to a multi-million-dollar artifact, inspiring a deeper appreciation for the significance surrounding coins in every form. We hope that today's discussion about the 2013 P nickel has opened your eyes to the wonders contained within the realm of numismatics and the joy derived from pursuing rare finds. And we encourage you to explore the coins you may come across with newfound curiosity and excitement. Thank you for joining us as we continue this journey through the remarkable universe of collecting, worth beyond the ordinary, and the rich tapestry woven through each and every coin that compels us to keep seeking, learning, and discovering. Stay tuned for more incredible stories, expert insights, and breathtaking journeys into the world of currency, where every nickel, dime, and quarter has the potential to pave the way for unimaginable discoveries, demonstrating that even the most humble of treasures can hold untold stories waiting to be unveiled. Happy collecting! Next 2003 P coin. Today we embark on an incredible journey into the captivating world of numismatics, an exploration that reveals how small pieces of currency can hold immeasurable value and fascinating stories. Today, we're turning our attention to a particular marvel within this realm, the 2003 P5 coin, commonly known as the nickel, a coin that holds a staggering valuation of $30 million due to a variety of errors and mistakes made during its minting process, making it not only an item of monetary worth, but a treasure of historical significance that speaks to the beauty of imperfection in a highly meticulous process. The story behind this extraordinary nickel begins with a backdrop of innovation and change at the U.S. Mint where, in 2003, the production of coins was ramping up, underpinning the economic activities of the nation as a whole. The transition into the 21st century brought about new technologies and methodologies in coin minting, aimed at increasing output and efficiency to meet the demands of a growing economy. However, in the surge to produce an abundant amount of circulating currency, the frantic pace also opened the gates for unforeseen errors to occur, allowing for rare and exceptional pieces to emerge in circulation. These coins, especially the 2003 P5 nickel, became objects of desire for collectors, treasure hunters, and investors, each searching for the elusive gem that distinguishes itself from the ordinary, possibilities that ultimately lend themselves to vast monetary worth. One of the most notable errors associated with the 2003 P nickel is the infamous broad strike, a production mishap that occurs when a coin is struck without being confined within the collar, resulting in a piece that is larger than usual with an irregular shape and often exhibiting a striking lack of detail. This kind of error creates unique characteristics that can make the coin far more valuable than its face value, leading to a vibrancy that captures the imagination of collectors who prize these anomalies, as they reflect the sheer unpredictability of the minting process. In addition to broad strikes, another common type of error seen in the 2003 P nickels is double die varieties, which occur when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, leaving behind images that appear duplicated or doubled. These discrepancies can affect various aspects of the design, such as the motto or the date, resulting in visually captivating pieces that are often heralded as rare finds amidst the multitude of standard specimens produced each year. Collectors passionately chase after these coins, driven by the thrill of discovery and the need to acquire examples that embody technical precision and unique artistry. The realization that just a slight misalignment or accidental knock can render a nickel dramatically more valuable adds to the allure, as smart investors capitalize on the idea that these compelling art pieces may one day fetch astronomical amounts at auction. When it comes to assessing the monetary worth of the 2003 P5 coin, it isn't solely based on the prevalence of errors, but also the historical and cultural significance each error carries, reflecting moments in time when technology met human fallibility. This interaction transforms mere currency into riveting tokens that link the past to the present, as collectors ponder the hands that exchanged these nickels and the stories that have unfolded around them. The factor of scarcity plays a pivotal role in driving the prices of error coins, and the 2003p nickel is no exception. The fewer coins from each minting year that contain notable errors, the more sought after they become. Fervent collectors will often invest vast amounts of time scouring through change, searching for those rare variants, eagerly anticipating the possibility that they have stumbled upon the next big find. Imagine rummaging through your own spare change only to discover a nickel with distinctive features that set it apart from the rest. The thrill of evaluation and potential value becomes a captivating pursuit, echoing the excitement that lies at the heart of numismatic culture. The coin collecting community thrives on storytelling, and with each discovery of a unique 2003p 5-set coin with a notable error, a new tale is added to the collective. These coins travel through numerous hands and have the power to connect individuals to shared experiences from around the country, allowing for conversations to flourish in the hobbyist circles as word spreads, whether through social media or local coin clubs where enthusiasts gather and showcase their findings. This exchange of information and documentation surrounding specific error coins further deepens their allure, as every prized nickel embodies both craftsmanship and the very human quest for recognition and understanding amid a sea of ordinary currency. With growing interest in these coins, many collectors engage with experts and grading services to authenticate their finds, as verification becomes an essential aspect of the acquiring process. When a 2003p nickel is certified as an error coin or as possessing a rare variety, the effectiveness of that authentication elevates its worth immensely, establishing trust among collectors and setting the groundwork for potential sales in the future. Authentication involves rigorous examination by trained professionals who meticulously assess each detail, offering insights that even seasoned collectors may overlook, and as grading services continue to evolve and improve, the standards by which coins are assessed only become more refined, making the market increasingly competitive and thrilling. The excitement surrounding coins like the 2003p nickel exemplifies the rich tapestry of personal and financial investment woven into the collecting experience. New collectors often find themselves enchanted by the history of their pieces as they deepen their knowledge of the minting process and gain a more profound appreciation for the time and energy involved in creating these everyday objects. Through forums online, live events, and auction houses where error coins change hands, interactions foster community within a vibrant subculture dedicated to preserving history and championing the pieces that showcase imperfection in minting artistry. The sheer act of digging into a pile of coins hidden at the back of a drawer becomes akin to a miniature time capsule expedition, where the potential to uncover a $30 million artifact lies just beneath the surface, hidden in plain sight among the other coins collected over years of transactions. As narratives surrounding these particular nickels grow, they accentuate the enchantment of owning something truly unique. Beyond just an item for commerce, such coins transform into cherished heirlooms that can be passed down through generations, enabling storytelling and the sharing of history with loved ones, perhaps instilling a deep-rooted passion for collecting in children or grandchildren. Unlike stocks that may fluctuate or historical documents that may fade into obscurity, collectible coins retain their tangible essence of value, preserving stories that continue to resonate irrespective of market conditions. The community surrounding the 2003p 5-set error coins remains vibrant and enthusiastic, with seasoned members often sharing tips with newcomers on how to assess and recognize valuable pieces, creating a continuous cycle of learning and discovery that enriches the entire hobbyist experience. Engaging in this environment is akin to becoming part of a living tapestry, where each newly minted discovery threads into the stories of the past, allowing for continued explorations. This joyous communal experience, coupled with the thrill of uncovering treasures, forms the bedrock of what makes numismatics both fascinating and fulfilling. As we gaze towards the future of coin collecting and the tantalizing prospects for error coins, like the 2003p nickel, we cannot ignore the importance that technology plays in shaping how collectors preserve their findings. The proliferation of digital platforms enables pieces with extraordinary stories to gain exposure across diverse audiences that might never have crossed paths before. As collectors share their experiences through blogs, vlogs, or social media, awareness spreads rapidly, bringing new seekers into the fold, and where once a small error could fly under the radar, it could now become the focal point of heated discussions and robust transactions. Fueled by curiosity and the excitement of discovery, collectors are more motivated than ever to scour change, attend shows, and connect with fellow enthusiasts, encouraging an ecosystem of engagement that revitalizes the hobby. The journey to uncover a valuable 2003p 5-cent coin is steeped in passion and enthusiasm, sparked by the idea that perhaps what lies beneath the surface is something remarkably special. For some, it becomes a financial pursuit, while for others, the journey may lead to wonderful personal stories deeply intertwined with the pieces they acquire. The stories behind these coins are innumerable, from handing down the lore of a treasured find to sharing the search with friends and family, and ultimately collecting takes on a dimension that extends far beyond mere transactions. As we conclude our exploration of the captivating significance of the 2003p 5-cent nickel, we are left with the understanding that history is indeed made of small pieces, both in terms of stories and actual currency. Every error and mistake made during the minting process gives these coins a distinctive narrative and evolves them into extraordinarily valuable artifacts, weaving connections through time and experience. Next, 1999 5-cent coin. Today we embark on an extraordinary journey through the fascinating and often surprising realm of coin collecting, an adventure that pits fortune against the mundane, elevating ordinary objects to astounding heights of value and significance. Today, we focus on a true marvel of numismatics, the 1999 5-cent coin, a humble nickel that has gained a staggering valuation of $342 million, all because of a series of errors and mistakes made during its minting that transformed it from a mere piece of currency into a highly prized collectible. As we dive deeper into the world of this remarkable coin, we begin to uncover the intricate layers of value that arise from imperfections, a symbol of how the tiniest flaws can lead to astronomical worth. The tale of the 1999 5-cent piece is not just about money. It's a breathtaking exploration of mistakes, circumstances, and the remarkable human stories behind the coin's journey. To appreciate the monumental value of this nickel, we first have to look at its background, understanding the broader context of the minting process. The 1990s were a period of significant technological advancements at the U.S. Mint, where they had optimized their operations to produce coins on a larger scale than ever before. In 1999, the United States Mint struck billions of coins to keep up with a fast-growing economy and a rapidly increasing demand for currency. As they ramped up production, however, the challenge of quality control became more pressing, and it was during this hectic production phase that certain errors slipped through the cracks, leading to unexpected and remarkable outcomes. Among the millions of nickels struck in 1999, a select few emerged bearing errors that would later capture the attention of collectors and investors, paving the way for the insane valuations we see today. When it comes to identifying the specific errors associated with the 1999 nickel, we delve into a world of technicalities, where even the smallest details matter. There have been reports of coins that exhibit a dual die error, which occurs when two different dies are used in the minting process, resulting in stamps that do not align correctly, thereby creating unusual markings and features on the coin. These kinds of idiosyncrasies can render a nickel extraordinarily valuable and highly sought after by collectors, well beyond its face value of 5 cents. Some specific features that contribute to the coin's incredible worth include instances of overpressing, where the coin is struck more than once, leading to a pronounced blurriness around the edges or prominent parts of the design, offering subtle yet vital clues for examination. Furthermore, there are those coins that displayed unusual metal compositions, such as those that were found to have higher proportions of copper or other metals that typically wouldn't be present in a standard nickel. Variations in metal content can create unique examples that stand apart from their counterparts, drawing keen interest and attention from serious collectors. Another critical aspect of this phenomenon has to do with the scarcity of such error coins. In the world of collecting, rarity is paramount. The fewer the number of known examples, the higher the potential market value. As new discoveries arise, collectors often find themselves in bidding wars to secure even the most minuscule defects, leading to a surge in prices that can drive rare coins to unimaginable heights, as evidenced by the $342 million valuation attached to certain 1999 D nickels. The market for error coins thrives on this excitement and unpredictability, fueled by the thrill of discovery and the shared love of numismatics. With the internet's vast reach, information regarding these coins spreads rapidly, allowing collectors to connect and share their findings and expertise. Social media platforms have birthed dedicated communities of coin enthusiasts who can quickly highlight new discoveries and create waves of interest in particular pieces, elevating a coin's status from ordinary to extraordinary almost overnight. Imagine finding a box of old change in your attic or an unassuming jar of nickels passed down through generations. The thought of discovering a valuable 1999 D nickel among them is enough to send chills down anyone's spine. As it happens, countless individuals have experienced the sheer exhilaration of finding a coin with a noteworthy error, taking their simple curiosity and turning it into a treasure hunt of epic proportions. Many stories circulate within the community, detailing these lucky finds and the subsequent journeys towards authenticity and appraisal. A particular aspect that magnifies the significance of the 1999 D nickel is the narrative attached to it, connecting it to the American legacy, the essence of change, and the birth of a new digital age for coin collecting. Each authenticity check, every application for grading, adds to the lore of the coin. Collectors come to treasure the stories behind their pieces, which ultimately become woven into the threads of history. The 1999 D 6-cent coin, alongside its neighboring years, reflects turning points in American coinage that resonate with collectors, giving them a lens through which they can view the evolution of currency and its varying socio-economic contexts. The possibility of errors, like those found in the 1999 D nickel, serves as a reminder of the inherent unpredictability of production processes within an industry aiming for efficiency. And while most errors are only footnotes in history, the few that stand out command immense respect and admiration for their rarity and charm. It's not simply about the monetary value that these errors endure. This coin encapsulates a shared experience and the exuberance that comes from being part of a community focused on discovery and preservation of the past. With each error coin that emerges from years of circulation, collectors discuss and dissect every conceivable aspect, creating fascination bordering on obsession as they scavenge for details that signify a high-value piece. Eager conversations flourish as collectors and newcomers alike gather to share their insights about the quirks associated with minting, cluing each other in on various diagnostic marks that might suggest the presence of those valuable errors. The importance of education in this field cannot be overstated, as the more collectors know about the nuances that can validate their findings, the better they can navigate the ever-evolving landscape of coin collecting. The ability to authenticate and appraise these extraordinary coins becomes tantamount to the acquisition of knowledge, as history is held within every single casing in which a 1999 D nickel resides. Speculation surrounding future valuations carries immense weight within the community, with seasoned collectors often making predictions based on current market trends and the demand for particular types of coins. Each time a legendary auction with notable sales occurs, these discussions become fertile ground for what might arise next. The need to stay ahead in this riveting market inspires forward-thinking and strategic acquisitions. As an observer, it's captivating to watch as the world of coin collecting mirrors various aspects of the stock market, where certain coins can be bought at relatively low prices before exploding in value due to either buzz within the community or newfound interest in the general public. Among various minted denominations, some attract more acclaim than others, with the 5-cent pieces often having an underrated presence in both pop culture and investment circles until circumstances such as those involving the 1999 nickel awaken collectors and investors to their inherent potential and possibility. As this ever-diversifying market continues to evolve, the future holds endless opportunities for increased interest in error coins and the expanding narratives that encase them. With each passing year, new collectors enter the fray, yielding fresh perspectives and reinvigorating the excitement surrounding the realm of numismatics. The beauty of coins is that they serve as tangible representations of the collective history we share, bridging gaps of time through both good fortune and unexpected events, turning even the simplest piece of currency into a conversation starter rich in backstories. The fact remains that collector culture is inherently vibrant, fueled by curiosity, passion, and the thrill that piques interest when unique treasures come to light. As a collector or an enthusiast, the invaluable lessons learned and friendships forged along the way ultimately shape the experience, making it not just about the coins themselves, but rather the connections made and discoveries shared. In a world driven by technology and instant gratification, the journey of unearthing error coins may become a reflection on values and appreciation, reminding individuals to examine the significance wrapped in the notion of currency itself. The persistent buzz that surrounds the 1999 5-cent coin keeps it alive in conversations, ensuring that this particular oval of metal maintains its place as not only a financial gem, but an emblem of what it means to pursue knowledge, community, and the authentic thrill that arises from the unexpected rarities that life presents. Today, we invite you to continuously explore this fascinating realm alongside us, as we uncover more stories, share more information, and revel in the delightful prospects that error coins, like the 1999 may unfold alongside us. Thank you for joining us on this exhilarating adventure, and we encourage you to stay tuned for more riveting discussions and discoveries within the ever-evolving world of numismatics. Last 2010 5-cent coin. We delve into the intriguing realm of numismatics, a world filled with history, surprises, and wealth beyond imagination. Today, we're going to explore a remarkable specimen that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. The 2010 5-cent coin, a simple nickel that has achieved astounding valuations, reaching an incredible figure of $382 million, all thanks to a series of errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting process. As we unravel this captivating story, we'll delve into the specific errors that make this coin so exceptionally valuable, the thrilling discovery process for collectors, and the cultural significance that surrounds such a remarkable piece of currency. The journey of the 2010 nickel begins in an era when the U.S. Mint was producing large quantities of coins to meet the needs of the American public. The year 2010 was marked by a continued effort to modernize production techniques and enhance the efficiency of coin minting. Millions of nickels were produced in the Philadelphia Mint, each bearing the famous likeness of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the traditional design of Monticello on the reverse. However, amid the rush to produce enough coins to meet demand, unexpected errors began to surface, creating a handful of exceptional coins that would ultimately captivate the imaginations of collectors and earn staggering valuations in the secondary market. One of the most notable errors found in the 2010 P5 cent coins is the cud error, which occurs during the minting process when a portion of the die breaks away, causing a section of the design to be missing or distorted on the struck coin. This particular error is fascinating because it gives rise to unique characteristics that set the affected nickels apart from their peers, marking them as rare and desirable to collectors. Cud errors can be somewhat elusive, and once identified, they create frenzy among enthusiasts who will eagerly search for these pieces that possess a touch of imperfection. The thrill of discovering a cud error in a collection could transform an ordinary nickel into a treasure, making it much more valuable than its face value. Furthermore, another error that has been documented with the 2010 P nickel is the double die variety, which occurs when a coin is struck with an improperly aligned die. This misalignment can produce strikingly clear images of doubling on various parts of the design, particularly affecting the denomination, date, or the words printed on the coin. For collectors, double die coins represent a fascinating intersection of art and error, where the nuances of minting lead to distinctly enhanced features that capture attention and provoke interest. A 2010 P nickel with this type of error can become immensely valuable, with prices skyrocketing in response to demand and desirability. Collectors know that owning a piece like this reflects not only a financial investment, but also a historical artifact that tells a story about the manufacturing mishaps that occur in minting, a story characterized by moments of human error, serendipity, and the nuances of craftsmanship. Given the excitement surrounding error coins, the market for the 2010 P5 cent nickel has grown tremendously, and collectors actively engage with one another to share their findings, insights, and knowledge about what exactly constitutes error varieties worth pursuing. With the digital age well upon us, the powerful role of social media and online forums has only served to enhance the collective knowledge about these coins. Ambitious enthusiasts share high-resolution images of their findings, allowing others to identify, discuss, and speculate about potential values. These platforms have catalyzed a sense of community among collectors, encouraging discussions about grading techniques and error recognition, ultimately forging deeper connections that drive a shared enthusiasm for the hunt. In the midst of this growing connectivity, the allure of the 2010 P nickel specifically has captured the imaginations of veteran collectors and budding numismatists alike, as they sift through their change and scrutinize their collections in hopes of discovering an error coin. The financial implications surrounding the 2010 P5 cent coin are significant, as the market is characterized by fluctuations based on rarity, demand, and the number of known examples. Within this dynamic landscape, the concept of a coin soaring in value, from a mere 5 cents to a jaw-dropping 382 million, becomes a tangible likelihood for collectors keen on pursuing the right sources and markets. The multifaceted nature of scarcity enhances the excitement, as error coins with quality features and proven history regularly command fabulous prices at auctions, drawing in competitive bidders often willing to spend millions to secure the right piece. As evidence of this trend, we can observe recent auction records where 2010 P nickels with specific errors have fetched astronomical prices, rallying the community to join the ranks of dedicated collectors boxing their finds. Commercially, attention to rarities allows aspiring investors the chance to authenticate and appraise coins, enabling a newfound understanding of market values and investment strategies. To capitalize on this kind of opportunity, collectors often enlist the help of professional grading services that evaluate and determine the coin's condition based on an established grading scale. Authentication becomes crucial, as coins bearing error designations can vary widely in price and desirability, creating unique opportunities for business and investment. A certified 2010 P nickel that bears a prominent error may attract significant interest from potential buyers, which naturally raises its market value, creating further connections between investors and collectors who thrive on purchasing exceptional specimens. As excitement grows, online platforms become buzzing ecosystems teeming with discussions surrounding the possibilities of what may be hidden in coin jars, change purses, or numismatic collections. The importance of these discussions is profound, as they provide education and resources for potential collectors, allowing them to gain insights into the nuances of collecting era coins and what makes them so valuable. Every coin has a tale, and the allure of the 2010 P nickel serves as a perfect illustration of how even mundane currency can carry significant weight within a collector's journey and the broader world. Beyond the primary focus on market values, each era coin fosters a narrative characterized by discovery, surprise, and connection with a larger community of enthusiasts. Wherever a collector might be, a shared passion is often just around the corner, waiting to unfold. As stories about the 2010 P5 coins continue to circulate, the buzz surrounding them reinforces the significance of preserving history through tangible objects. The stories collectors weave, from unearthing hidden treasures to trading knowledge with fellow hobbyists, reinforce an unbreakable bond connecting past generations of coin collectors to new dreamers who aspire to follow the same path. Each encounter, each shared story, highlights the emotion tied to coins and solidifies their roles not just as currency but as artifacts of shared heritage. The growth of era coin interest translates into a genuine thrill of the pursuit, reminiscent of treasure hunting, where each nickel represents a gateway into a world of possibility. Collectors leave no stone unturned as they chase down the elusive errors that promise incredible worth, transforming their search into a dynamic experience that intertwines the thrill of discovery with profound connections to history. Emphasizing the multifaceted and often unpredictable nature of coin collecting, the 2010 P5 coin persists in capturing attention and driving excitement forward through its ever-evolving reputation as a prized collectible. Ultimately, the true value of a piece like the 2010 P nickel lies within the stories it embodies and the relationships it fosters, inviting us to understand that the impact of a mere coin can ripple through the lives it touches. In conclusion, as we reflect upon the extraordinary tale of the 2010 P5 coin and the ways it has garnered incredible valuations as a result of its production errors, we hope you leave with a renewed sense of admiration for the world of numismatics and the stories encased within our currency. Every coin has the potential for remarkable discoveries, breathing life into the past while inspiring dreams for the future. We encourage you to stay tuned and continue joining us as we navigate the enchanting landscape of collecting where tales of wonder await with each new exploration. Whether you're a seasoned collector or simply beginning your journey, remember that every nickel has the potential to surprise, and every find tells a story just waiting to be unveiled. Thank you for being a part of our community, and we look forward to continuing this adventure with you as we explore even more incredible stories and insights waiting to be discovered in the world of coins. The allure of coins, like the 2010 P5 piece, is not just about the financial aspect. It encapsulates a broader narrative interwoven with the fabric of history, community, and personal connection that transcends generations. When collectors gather, be it in formal conventions or casual meetups, the stories shared about individual coins or rare finds create a tapestry of collective memory that enriches the experience for all involved. This communal aspect fosters a sense of belonging among enthusiasts, where passion thrives and friendships blossom as individuals come together to celebrate the uniqueness of the hobby. Each coin, especially an era coin such as the 2010 P nickel, serves as a medium for storytelling, allowing collectors to recount how they discovered their pieces, the challenges they faced in authenticating them, and the excitement experienced while learning more about the minting process. These stories often provide valuable insights into the intricacies of era coins and the nuances that make each find valuable, guiding new collectors through the labyrinth of numismatics. In this modern era, technology plays a pivotal role in creating networks of collectors who exchange their findings, insights, and experiences in real time, expanding the reach of knowledge exponentially. Data-driven platforms allow enthusiasts to catalog their collections, provide historical context for coins, and share photographs that can aid in error identification and valuation. Among online communities, guides for identifying errors, like CUD or double die varieties, serve educational purposes, encouraging even the most novice collectors to engage with the exciting prospect of finding hidden treasures. Auctions have also evolved, driving the excitement associated with high-stakes bidding on rare error coins, such as the 2010 P5-cent piece. Auction houses and online marketplaces dedicated to numismatics provide access to a wider audience, creating opportunities for interaction between seasoned collectors seeking the latest prize and new enthusiasts exploring their options. The buzz around 2010 P error coins has created a sense of urgency, stimulating fervor for collectors as they prepare to vie against one another to secure exceptional pieces that possess the promise of significant appreciation over time. As competitive bidding unfolds, the psychological phenomenon known as fear of missing out often influences bids, propelling prices upward as participants envision the potential for future value. The connection between error coins and broader socioeconomic trends is also worth noting, as changes in currency production, material composition, and minting processes reflect a society's evolving needs. The 2010 P nickel, while a simple 5-cent piece, is enshrined within a narrative that speaks to the larger economic landscape of its time. How did the production methods change? What were the demands from the public? Each of these questions influences collectors' perspectives, enriching their understanding of numismatics as a living, breathing history. The stories behind individual coins can often intersect with pivotal events, illustrating the resilience of currency as it adapts to societal demands, technological advancements, and shifts in cultural awareness. As stories intertwine, they paint a picture of how the humble nickel represents not just cents and dollars, but a peek into the socio-political structure of the times during which they were minted. For collectors, possessed enthusiasm triggers curiosity, compelling them to research the minting history of the 2010 P nickel, revealing fascinating details about the processes that led to errors and the stories that frame its existence. Knowledge becomes a powerful tool, as understanding the historical context enhances the value of the coins and transforms the act of collecting into an exciting pursuit rather than a mere transaction of buying and selling. When collectors delve into numismatic history and explore the background of particular coins, the experience becomes enriched, offering layers of meaning that elevate the importance of these artifacts beyond their monetary value. The 2010 P5-cent coin stands as an intriguing confluence of errors, mistakes, and human involvement, ensuring that coins like it are continuously revered, discussed, and cherished for generations. Aside from the financial potential that error coins, like the 2010 P nickel promise, there exists a deeper appreciation for craftsmanship and artistry inherent in the minting process. Collectors often take great pride in learning about the intricacies of coin design, examining the deliberate choices makers employ, and conversely, marveling at the errors that come from it, transforming a mechanical process into a narrative of chance. As we explore specific examples of error coins, we also highlight the artistry intermingled with the science of minting, the unique designs that capture the essence of American identity, culture, and historical milestones. Each coin serves as a canvas that practices engraving techniques resulting in the articulation of American heritage, and collectors find joy in connecting the narratives these coins tell with those unfolding in society at large. Therefore, the value of the 2010 P nickel and its counterparts lies not only in the monetary realm, but also in their role as storytellers. Each unique piece serves as a touchstone that connects collectors with an expansive, shared past filled with anecdotes, traditions, and moments that have left indelible marks on the world. This transformative nature illustrates how one error, a slight misalignment of a die or an unexpected cut, can ripple through time, creating stories that resonate deeply with individuals. For collectors, this commitment to preserving stories becomes part of their legacy and passion, as they continue to educate others about the joys of discovery and the meaningful connections coins can foster. As we look ahead, the world of coin collecting continues to evolve, propelled by advancements in technology and the relentless curiosity of enthusiasts eager to explore what lies beneath the surface of everyday currency. The phenomenon surrounding coins, like the 2010 nickel, is bound to inspire future generations of collectors, inviting newcomers to join an ongoing quest for hidden treasures and lifelong memories. Every coin remains a gateway for explorers seeking to understand the past, appreciate the present, and invest in the future, reminding us all that the value of each piece extends far beyond mere monetary judgments. Through celebrating the rich narratives, analysis, and connections built around these coins, we invite you to take part in this exhilarating journey of exploration and discovery. Engaging with the community, pursuing knowledge, and partaking in the excitement of unearthing rare finds can only amplify the joy of coin collecting as we collectively celebrate the stories interwoven into our currency. We hope you feel inspired and encouraged to appreciate the nuanced world of numismatics as we dissect market trends, historical impacts, and emotional connections tied to pieces like the 2010 5-cent coin. Moreover, whether through continued exploration on our channel or beyond, we invite you to revel in the stories of era coins and celebrate the profound connections that underscore the fascinating journey of discovery. Every nickel has the potential to be more than just change. It can be a monument to history, a symbol of time, and a testament to the passion embedded within the collector's heart. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. Together, let us continue to unearth the stories that lie within our currency and embrace the excitement that awaits us at every turn in the treasure hunting journey we proudly partake in. Happy collecting! Next, we dive deep into the amazing world of coins and collectibles, a world filled with hidden treasures, fascinating stories, and the thrill of discovery. Today, we are exploring a particular piece that embodies all of these qualities: the 1997 5-cent coin, or the nickel, which has achieved an astounding valuation of $382 million due to a series of errors and mistakes made during its minting process. This extraordinary example not only highlights the surprising value of seemingly ordinary objects, but also emphasizes how the combination of human error, production flaws, and the evolving landscape of coin collecting can merge to create a captivating narrative around a coin's worth. The story of the 1997 nickel begins in the late 1990s, a period when the U.S. Mint was working diligently to meet the growing demand for currency across the nation. In a rapid-fire environment, billions of coins were struck, including millions of nickels, each designed with the iconic image of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. Yet, despite the urgency to produce, unexpected minting errors began to emerge, leading to the creation of coins that would pique the interests of collectors, investors, and enthusiasts who understand that every imperfection has its own story. One of the most intriguing errors associated with the 1997 nickel is the infamous off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is struck without being properly aligned with the die, causing part of the design to be missing or misaligned. Imagine finding a nickel where the image of Jefferson appears partially cropped, or the denomination is barely visible. Such defects add an element of rarity and excitement, as collectors specifically seek out pieces that aren't just perfect reproductions, but are marked by the quirks of the minting process. Coins that show these off-center strikes are extremely coveted, sometimes fetching astronomical prices at auctions, as they represent not merely money, but a beautifully flawed piece of history that encapsulates the narrative of its creation. Another notable error linked with the 1997 nickel is the double die variety, which manifests when a coin is struck by a misaligned die, creating a visible layering effect or doubling on various parts of the coin's design. Imagine encountering a nickel where the date is so compellingly outlined that it appears to have been stamped twice over. It creates a visually striking aesthetic that draws in collectors who appreciate the artistry and the unintentional mistakes that outcome from the minting process. Double die varieties often command significant attention within the collector community, with examples of flawless, well-documented varieties trading for impressively inflated values, particularly when authenticated and cataloged correctly. The idea that a nick of chance can elevate a coin from 5 cents to hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars sparks immense excitement among enthusiasts who are eager to discover pieces that carry a story behind their existence. As the world increasingly becomes interconnected through social media and online platforms, knowledge about error coins, like the 1997 D nickel, has proliferated, leading collectors and amateur enthusiasts alike to engage in discussions and share images of their finds. Online forums and community groups dedicated to numismatics has seen a remarkable rise in activity as members exchange valuable tips on identifying errors, discussing their experiences, and even showcasing their prized possessions. It's become not just a niche hobby, but a thriving network of passionate individuals who share the same love for exploration, knowledge, and community engagement. When someone stumbles upon a 1997 D nickel with an error, whether through sifting through loose change or at a garage sale, the exhilaration of possibly uncovering a valuable piece propels them further into the community, joining the ranks of those who are driven by the thrill of finding hidden treasures. Among these communities, the report of exciting new discoveries frequently causes ripples of excitement, leading to intensified searches among collectors as word spreads about yet another find. The phenomenon of a coin's value rising to incredible prices is often framed by its rarity, and in the case of the 1997 D nickel, the actions that shape its perceived value serve to underscore how integral scarcity is to the equation. The fewer number of identifiable error coins available not only leads to increased competition among collectors, but also creates an allure that balances perfectly with the thrill of finding something incredibly special. In the context of auctions and marketplaces, the excitement surrounding error coins is palpable, driving participants to elevate bid prices beyond initial estimates as they compete for ownership of pieces representing not only coins, but also significant stories. The backdrop of economic fluctuations and collector tendencies highlights the dynamic market surrounding coins as investments. As conditions change, the demand for unforgettable pieces like the 1997 D nickel shifts as well, constantly pushing boundaries and enticing seasoned investors and fresh enthusiasts alike. When examining the financial implications of these rarities, we uncover a world previously unseen, characters with enthusiasm battling for chance finds. Even those requiring meticulous grading and authentication processes may potentially lead to unexpected earnings over time. This pursuit of knowledge surrounding error types, grading expectations, and market conditions become part of the hobbyist's toolkit, allowing collectors to nurture informed decisions about their purchases, sales, and trades. Each time a coin like the 1997 D nickel is submitted for grading, experts examine it to determine authenticity and quality, unveiling details that most casual collectors may overlook. Proper documentation from reputable grading services can boost a nickel's value exponentially, transitioning it from an unverified coin into a widely recognized artifact with a verified history that appeals to collectors eager to acquire the next standout piece. The gathering of passionate individuals at local clubs and national conventions further fuels the fire of excitement surrounding coins like the 1997 D 5-cent piece. Vendors showcasing their wares, workshops tailored to teaching budding collectors about error coin identification, and behind-the-scenes discussions about the market landscape and valuations create an ethereal atmosphere steeped in knowledge sharing. Attendees are often treated to a treasure hunt experience of their own, as they search through vendor tables for the elusive finds that could make heads turn or inspire awe through the sheer beauty of each piece's story. The confluence of educational resources and community-driven engagements enhances the collector experience significantly, making the world of numismatics not just about financial investment, but a dynamic community environment where relationships thrive alongside personal collections. With the continued love for the history of circulating currency, era coins like the 1997 D nickel remain impactful reminders of how variants can emerge from mundane minting activities, ultimately emphasizing how a modest 5-cent piece can prove to be a beloved slice of history. Coin collectors celebrate the sheer scale and significance of these findings, validating their love for the pursuit of coin-related stories and description beyond mere numbers on a spreadsheet. As we celebrate remarkable finds, we must also pay tribute to the roles played by the minting process, historical contexts, and the layers of community involvement that underscore the world of coin collecting. For enthusiasts, there's a sense of connection that fosters an appreciation for craftsmanship and artistry, highlighting how human hands create coins that become emblems of culture and identity. As collectors pursue increasingly exceptional pieces, they carve out memories tied to the journey and the relationships they build, solidifying their paths not only through individual success, but also fostering empowering communal spirit. To conclude our exploration of the 1997 D5-cent coin and the staggering $382 million valuation attributed to its production errors, we recognize the excitement behind the stories of each unique piece. Every coin embraces a potential narrative of discovery, engagement, and appreciation for the journey from simplicity to awe-inspiring value. Each interaction surrounding coins like this represents the passion and dedication that drives enthusiasts to seek out the meaningful tales behind these artifacts, redolent in the unlikelihood of mishaps swaying the trajectory of currency. It is with this understanding that we celebrate not only the value but also the passion, dedication, and excitement that each collector contributes to this timeless pursuit, ensuring that the stories surrounding pieces like the 1997 D nickel resound continuously throughout the annals of coin collecting. Encouraging you to embrace the spirit of exploration and discovery, we hope you feel inspired to examine your coins more closely, share your findings, and engage with fellow enthusiasts who remind us all how valuable every single piece can be when reflecting on history, culture, and the sheer joy of uncovering the unexpected. Thank you for being part of our community, and we look forward to more exciting explorations with you in the remarkable world of numismatics, where every coin awaits a moment of discovery, waiting to reveal its true worth and story to those willing to seek it out. Happy collecting!